Yep.
Oh, why you tell me to hold on for?
Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Life Show.
Bogus.
My name is Tyrone Brown Jr. Y'all know who this is.
Man, it's bogus, y'all. I said, hey, everybody. He told me to stop.
Yeah, then hold on. Oh, whoa there.
What are you doing for?
Whoa, slow your roll.
Man.
Y'all, look. Y'all know what today is.
It's Fire Friday, y'all.
It's Fire Friday. Come on through. Come on in. Y'all know we're excited to be with you all tonight. Got a few announcements.
A few.
Before we get started, okay? But we're excited to be with you tonight. And so, thank you so much for tuning in, for jumping on, and all that good stuff. Listen, today, this is the first Friday of the month. And it's Fire Friday, so I'm a little overly excited.
It's Fire Friday. It's the weekend, baby.
First off, the announcement is Happy 4th of
Tiger.
Dang.
Tiger in the house.
Oh, what's happening? Yo.
When I did it, then it was a look at.
Dang, man. Okay, well, look here, y'all. Happy 4th of July weekend, y'all. Independence Day weekend.
Hey,
all right.
Stephanie. Hey, Janae. Yes, y'all come on through.
Look, enjoy your weekend.
He's trying to get his announcements out. Y'all keep
y'all see this? The disrespect is real,
it's
y'all.
It's not disrespect. See, you here every, 3 days a week.
Is that what it is?
That is what it is.
I don't know. Oh, well, I am here 3 days a week.
You are.
But it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you for tuning in. The announcement is, again, first of all, happy 4th of July weekend. All right. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Okay? Still, COVID is around. Don't be around a lot of people, because you can still get sick even if, all of that good stuff. Take care of yourself. Don't be around a lot of people. All right? Take care of yourself. Don't be around a lot of people.
Did you mean to repeat yourself like that?
Yeah. Take care of yourself. Don't be around a lot of people. All right. So
they can be around a lot of people. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So, just it is what it is. But I am gonna say this for all of you that are here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, coming up July the 16th, we have our community outreach project that's coming up. July 16th is a Friday, y'all.
It is a Friday. I wish it was a Saturday, but it's a Friday.
It's a Friday, y'all. It's going to be at 12 noon, and we'll be going to Brothers Keeper. Okay, we'll be going to Brothers Keeper. So, that's the thing. Don't forget.
Man, why I look like I'm high something on my picture?
It look like what?
I'm high something.
It look like you high.
Yeah.
Girl, you don't get high.
True that. I'm saying it looks like it.
Yeah. But anyway, July the 16th, at 12 o'clock noon.
Disrespect.
Here it is. The thing is we had a major donation. We had a major donation from Unilever. Unilever gave us 2.5 pallets for the product. Okay, and we just want to say thank you. Thank you to Unilever for their donation. For those of you that want to donate, you're more than welcome to do that immediately. Just go to our Cash App at $The Life Show Podcast and donate today. Donate today.
Don't forget all things men.
Also, make sure you put it in the note. Make sure you put in the note, Brothers Keeper, so that we know how to allocate the funds. All right. Make sure you put in the notes, Brothers Keeper. I know. See how you doing? Also, if you don't feel comfortable with that, if you don't feel comfortable with Cash App, you can email us at thelifeshowpodcast@gmail.com. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can also give us a call at 219-613-4890. Yeah, so it's all good. Announcements is done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step away 1 second, and I'm coming right back. Y'all know how she is. She wanna talk anyway. So I'm gonna step away 1 second.
I want to talk anyway. I do want to talk, y'all. I want to talk because we're gonna go ahead and get in this first topic real quick. And I should actually just wait till he get here because I love to see his facial expressions when I start talking about different things. So, it's Fire Friday, and you know how we gonna do. We're not gonna even talk about nothing low today. We gonna bring it on and popping early, first half. Because I don't know if we're gonna make it to the second half, y'all. I don't think it's gonna be a second half this time because we've been really busy today. So this may just be an hour. I don't know if we're gonna go past 6, all right?
Right.
Okay, so with that being said, men, come on through. I'm gonna need y'all to come on through, okay? Men, how do you all feel when your woman,
here you go.
start, romancing the stone?
Oh,
Should I might say that?
Oh, Lord.
What?
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Here we go.
I mean, man,
Here we go.
just out of nowhere, out the sky blue, just start romancing the stone,
Here we go. I knew it was going to go left. I just didn't know how far left. We didn't already made it the weekend.
Do you like it if your woman do that? Do you like it if, she grab a hold of your stone, just
She already grabbing the stone. Slow.
just out the sky blue, just, early in the morning, throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? You try to take care of business and she just come over and grab the stone.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I'm just trying to figure out, men, do you all like that kind of stuff? Or if y'all like, come on, honey, don't do that. Like somebody else be doing.
No, look. For me, it's okay. In certain instances. That's what I say.
Hey, Sister Michelle, this is rated R at this moment.
We gonna tell the saints. Look, we telling the saints.
This rated R.
If y'all super religious, y'all might not
want to be on the show right now.
Might not want to jump on.
Jump on in about 20 minutes.
If you just came off a fast, this ain't the place to be because,
no, this is a place to be. Because this is a life show. Okay, this is not just a show. This is real life. So this is things that happen in real life.
Well, it do happen in real life. It really does. This is real life.
It's true, right?
You're absolutely right.
Okay, all
absolutely right. But this is what I will say. Okay.
About romancing the stone. Michelle, you just got here, so let me tell you what I said, right?
Okay.
I asked, like me, okay. So I asked, this is for the men. I asked if they like for their wife or girl or whatever to, romance.
To be grabbing on them.
I called it romancing the stone.
To be, I'm gonna just say it just like it is. To be grabbing on them.
Okay, well,
that's what it is.
That is what it is.
Okay. So I said, look, it's okay. I just said it's okay, but the thing is that sometimes it be like in public.
I don't do it in public. Why you got your ass big? I do not romance the stone in public.
Man, what? Oh no! I gotta tell y'all, folks. Okay, we'll be at the store. All right, we'll be at the store, and she'll be, grabbing, and she'll wanna rub.
I do not grab at the store, honey. That's not the truth.
Okay, she'll wanna be rubbing, and
I do not rub at the store. I don't rub at the store.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Look.
I made gently glad pass.
That's a rub. What kind of stuff is this?
That's a gentle rad pass. That's a dry pass.
No,
That's a drive back.
that ain't no drive-by. Look.
Yes, it is.
Look, and then I have to go around because she didn't.
That's why I don't do that in public, because of that reason, right there.
Okay, I mean.
So you talking about I do it in public? I do not.
Yes, you've done it.
If we're in the car,
You have done it. Then I gotta get out.
but we coming home.
Okay, but then I gotta get out. I gotta get out the car.
Yeah, into the house, straight to the garage.
No, not just that. Because on the way to wherever we gotta go, you playing. You playing games. Okay, playing games and stuff. And then here it is. I got to get out the car. Then what I'm supposed to do? Do one of these? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Just stand it. Look, and this
You said, what?
I'm about
you doing?
to demonstrate.
What you doing? What you mean you gonna demonstrate?
I'm gonna demonstrate.
No, you're wrong, Jim.
Look, I gotta do like this. I'm like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? You know, everybody okay? You know, I gotta be all like that, man. You know what's going on.
Man.
Huh? Yeah, she is my wife. That's right.
Thank you.
Look, she is my wife. But I'm just telling y'all, and then she be like, well, you just gonna get out the car like this? What you want? What you want me to do? You the one playing games. So
That's okay, ladies. Do you all like doing that? Because I do. I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it. I mean,
she enjoyed me saying stop.
that is true. See, okay, look. I had to finally, confess that I like when he tell me to stop. Stop, honey. Don't be doing that. Don't stop. Come on, we gotta go. I gotta go to work. Don't do that. Stop. He be breakdancing. Karate chopping me again though. I like when he tell me to stop, right? When he give in, I be like, I'm done.
I just be like, okay, well, hey, let's do it.
When he tell me, when he fall into the gap, I be like, oh, that is
that didn't sound right. Well, y'all know what today is.
right.
It's
Y'all
Fire
know
Friday.
It's Fire Friday. Y'all know what's happening.
Y'all know what kind of stuff this is. All right, but look, Shared Alive. Listen, this is all a part of husband and wife, relationship. Sometimes people get offended because how open we are, but if we're not open with each other, then we open it up for other people.
It is what it is. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is more than just a show. Like, we continue to say, like, it's on our banner. It's more than just a show. This real life. So this is stuff that we honestly go through, that people be going through.
Yeah.
Like, we having fun with it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do a topic that's kind of, have people crying and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to do no sad topic today. I want to do fun, laugh topics.
Yeah.
Okay. And if my cousins is still on here, I want to give a shout out to them because they got married on June 10th. James Tiger Lewis and Shalonda Lewis. They got married on Juneteenth, so I want to give it up to my cousins. I don't know if they still on here, but I definitely wanted to give that shout out because it was amazing.
It really was.
And she was so beautiful.
We had a blast. We had a blast being there with them. And I was so super excited that they asked me to do the wedding ceremony. It's not, a lot of times people look at you a different way, but this one kind of trying to, held me in the gate. She didn't let me go too far.
That's right.
That's
what we have to do as wives.
Yeah, she didn't let me go too far.
We gotta, do one of these. Like, you have to grab you by your coat, your neck. Hey, what you doing? Hey, cut that out. Slow down.
But it was phenomenal. We had a blast. So again, congrats, James and Shalonda. Congrats I know this is the beginning of forever. This is the beginning of forever. So, with all of that, again, this is Fire Friday, where we come to discuss, some things.
I got another one.
Okay, well, let's do it.
All right, this is for everybody. If your kids around, you might want to tell them to, go in the other room or something.
Right.
Put your headphones in, something like that for this question I'm getting ready to say. Okay?
Right.
Like I said, it's Fire Friday. It's all about love today.
Yeah.
Okay? And a little bit of X-rated. All right? Started off with a little bit of X-rated. All right. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me see. How do I want to put this without being too vulgar?
Oh, Lord. What is going on? The views expressed by Cherie, not the views of the life show.
Okay. When you all are intimate, okay, how far are you willing to go in that moment?
Wow.
We kind of hit on it before, with toys and all that, but how far are you really willing to go, like straight ecstasy?
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to just be mom on this
Like
one.
if you getting yours, usually y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all getting y'all's. Is y'all, what word I want to use?
I do try to make
selfish. That's the word.
No.
Are you selfish in yours and she's not getting hers?
No.
Men. Are you selfish in yours?
No.
Because you gonna get yours.
No.
But are you gonna make sure that your woman is gonna get hers? That's the question.
No. I try to make sure that you satisfied. Before anything is up, I try to make sure that it's, that satisfaction guaranteed.
Satisfaction.
Yeah, I do. I don't know about a lot of other men, and I don't want to deal with their relationship because you don't never know what's going on in their relationship. But me personally, I just try to make sure that I cater to you before anything is over, before everything is over.
Okay, all right.
So,
well, that's good to know. We're gonna keep it right on moving, honey, because like I said, I am not gonna be playing with y'all today, okay? Not gonna play with y'all out here. So, my next thing I wanted to talk about, and I want to say that you guys hit us yesterday. Thursday.
Okay.
Let me get my man right. You all spoke about
was it the children aspect? Was it the kids aspect of children and the way that they're raised and different things like that? Was that the aspect that you're talking about?
I don't know. It could have been that because I was listening, but I was in and out because I was on another call too.
Okay.
So, as far as the children are concerned, if the husband and the wife aren't on the same page, then how would you all want to raise your children as a male? How would you want to raise your child if you and your girl not on the same page?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, here it is. This is what I talked about yesterday. That very rarely do you find two-parent homes anymore, and I mean that by saying bio, mom and dad in the same house at the same time. With they're starting a family. And so very rare, especially in this day and time, do you find that. And if you find that, that's really a treasure. But in this day and time, this society, it's really a lot of people that really they don't really see it in its true purpose. They really don't see it in its true purpose. They look at things a little bit jaded, and it's like, well, and then it causes conflict because the other man or the other woman, they're told, like, don't discipline my child, or you know, you say only so much and then let me do the rest, so on and so forth, like that. But then how do you know, how is your home functioning correctly in that aspect? I mean, it really puts your home in a dysfunction. To me, not just to me.
I mean, you're saying if it's not the bio parents?
Well, yeah.
Because the bio parent, okay, so the absent party, it may not be absent, they're just not in the same home.
Correct.
They could be present, but not in the same home, right?
Right.
So the other person could have been teaching the children one way, and then at home they're being taught a different way.
Yeah.
So, and that could be the same thing as religion too. The bio parent believes this.
Okay.
And the step parent could be believing this.
Right, it's two different beliefs. Right. I agree with that.
You see what I'm saying? So how
agree.
would you combat that with the parent that the child predominantly lives with?
That's hard. That's what I'm saying. It knocks the course of nature off. And so you have to find a middle ground. You have to find a middle ground because the person that has the discipline, the child is definitely not going to want to go there.
Sure.
If there's sagging discipline somewhere, the child is more likely going to want to go where there is little to no discipline.
Or structure.
Or structure. And so when you're dealing with that, that's difficult. That's difficult because you're not going to be on the same page. And if mama said that you can do it, but daddy said you can't, then you run into
and that's where the parents come in at. That they need to be on the same page. So co-parenting. They need to be on the same page, because if they're not on the same page, then that child is going to pick sides. And have the parents going at each other.
But then that means parents have to be mature enough to talk to each other.
True, and you have parents that's not.
Exactly.
And that's the problem.
Exactly.
A lot of, I've got a few friends that co-parent, and they co-parent very well. You could even barely tell that they not even still together. That's how good they co-parent.
Yeah.
And they have, may have significant others already or something like that.
Right.
But they co-parent, they come around, they come to dinner, you know what I'm saying? They all go out to dinner together as a family, you know what I'm saying? And that's how co-parenting should be. Not necessarily saying that they got to go out to dinner with one another.
Right.
But
I get it.
that the child, if they get in trouble at mama's house, they going to be on that same punishment at daddy's house.
Yeah, that's only for mature people, because you have a lot of immature people. We're not talking about anybody, but you have a lot of immature people that say, well, they're trying to win their child over by upstaging the other one. Well,
I think that kind of depends on if the separation wasn't mutual.
Well, a lot of times the separation is not mutual. A lot of times the separation is not mutual, and then you have the one-upsmanship.
What?
The one-upsmanship.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah, I did.
Because that's not a word.
The one-upsmanship. Because if mama didn't do it, then we're gonna depend on daddy to do it. And if daddy didn't do it, and then we're gonna depend on mama to do it, and then it's going back and forth like a competition. And here it is, the child is missing the structure that they need in order to come through life balanced. And there's an imbalance in that.
Right, because one want to look better than the other, but that goes back to them being immature.
Right.
Whoever those immature parents are.
Right.
You understand
right.
what I'm saying? Like, you can't co-parent maturely if you're not mature.
Right.
I mean, so it doesn't matter. You can get somebody to be like, hey, you need to do this, or hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z. But if that person isn't mature enough, they won't be able to do that.
Right. I agree. But see, that's the same cause that with a lot of parents, the immaturity really throws everything out of whack. And now I do know that this is not a popular subject.
I don't care about that.
Well, this is not a popular subject, and it's because we don't like to listen to one another. And this is why the world is upside down and topsy-turvy. We wondering why it's off. And it's because of lack of communication. The communication in the home, should I say. Mm-hmm. The communication in the home is off. Whenever the communication in the home is off, we're going to see communities off. We're going to see, neighborhoods off. We're going to see life off. All of these places that we go, we wonder why these people didn't trip, why they gone nuts. It's because the communication in the home.
Communication is key, whether it's outside the home or in other relationships or, friendships or companionships or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Communication is definitely number one, because if you don't have communication, then you won't be able to get far at all without communication.
There's that communication piece again. And we've talked about it
we talked about
so many different times that, more times than we got hands, fingers, toes, and bones. But at the same time, do you believe it enough to do it? And that's big. That's big, because we say we believe different things, but yet we don't believe it enough to do it.
Right, and then sometimes people think that they mind readers, or they want their person to be a mind reader instead of talking to them about what's bothering them.
Right.
Or what the situation is, or how to fix something. They just want to continue to just go about their daily, lives or whatever, like nothing is bothering them. And they going out doing them, instead of communicating to their individual, hey, this is what's bothering me, or this is what's happening right now with me, and I need to share that with you.
Right.
Instead of holding all that in and just doing me.
But again, I don't know, and I could be wrong, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like the age of social media has made communication between two people, it has thrown it off.
Yeah, I believe so. Because people don't pick up the phone and call really no more hardly.
Right.
They'll text.
You're like, did you see my post? Like, what? Like, I don't even go on Facebook like that.
Right.
Every time I go on Facebook, it's, to check this or check that. I ain't even scroll on your page.
Mm-hmm. And they don't know how to communicate. People don't know how to talk anymore because of social media.
Right.
They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to pick up the phone. Sometimes, yes, it is much easier to send a text message.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I get that because I text all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying nothing wrong with texting. What I'm saying is when you want to have a conversation with someone, and it could be something very serious that needs to be discussed, the communication can be lost in translation of the text message.
Absolutely. I fully agree.
Then somebody reading that text message and be like, Like, okay, no, now we going off, but now we feel some type of way because you didn't get the right understanding of that text.
It was misinterpreted.
Right.
And so, in other words, if I send a text to say, I cannot believe you, and exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. If I say that, the person looking like, what they so mad at? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Fire Friday.
What?
This is the live show. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's a blast. It's a blast. We are so appreciative of every one of you that is joining us tonight. It's been a while. It's been a while. Huh? Y'all know who I am. I'm Taylor Brown.
Yeah, I'm in here tonight, y'all. Woo!
So,
it's been a while.
we get ready to get it cracking here within the next couple of minutes. Got some things to talk about, y'all. It's been a couple months, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's been a couple months. So we gonna get it cracking in here within the next couple of minutes. Do not go anywhere. We got announcements and all that good stuff. But y'all know what it is. Fire Fridays is back in effect.
Woo!
Like, comment, share. Y'all know what time it is, okay? We got some things to share, some things to talk about. Get on your phone. Get on your computer. We got some things. Get on the computer and tell them that the live show is on.
Tell them that we are here. Okay.
So we gonna get it cracking. We gonna get it cracking lacking. All right. But other than that, we are so glad that you all have joined us tonight, and so I'm just gonna say thank you. I'm just gonna say thank you. Before we get too involved into tonight's program, what we are going to do is we got some announcements, right?
Yeah, but first my announcement is I can't get my computer connected to the internet, which is really bugging. Okay.
You can't get your computer.
No, my computer.
Your computer. Okay. Well,
It's not acting accordingly.
Mine is already connected. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go off of mine.
Well, that's fine. Hey, do what you're doing, man.
Do what I do. Okay.
Yeah.
She said, "Do what I do, y'all." All right. So with all of that said and done, we just gonna get it started here. Welcome, first of all, to another episode of
Fire Friday.
Okay.
Oh, don't do that.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought they was ready.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on. We hyping here because we ain't been on together in a long while.
I ain't been here with y'all in a good minute.
Yeah, it's been a while, but we have a few announcements.
Well, I haven't been with y'all in a good minute.
Well, Fire Friday haven't been with her in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Well, in a little while. It's been about 2-3 months, something like that. But
Like that.
like we said, like, comment, share. Share the live. We have some things that we gonna discuss. But before we get into the discussion at hand, you sure is popping.
Hey, man, Ricky.
You sure is popping on that guy. Little girl, stop popping that gun.
Am I bothering you popping this gun?
All right.
I probably am.
Huh?
I'm disturbing you with this gun.
Well, you're not
I mean,
disturbed.
it sounded you. I just heard a pop come out your mouth.
What?
It sounds like I heard a little pop just come out your mouth.
Y'all see, y'all understand.
No, okay. I'm so glad y'all coming in. Come on in because this man right here, first of all, I'll wait.
I don't know what's going on.
Because you was on one this morning, sir.
I was not on one. I I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, that's fine. And that's fine.
Okay, so since we here, we might as well go ahead and do the announcements.
That's fine.
All right. So we still have Moolah. What's
Hey!
Hey, y'all see it?
Where's my shirt?
For sure.
Where is my shirt?
Y'all see it?
He gets to sport his for show shirt today.
For sure.
I am not. Even Taylor got his for show shirt on. Okay, I see how this is.
For sure.
I understand. I want this same shirt with the F on the back.
Huh?
Oh, this ain't the shirt. He got the lightning bolt on the back. I want the one with the F on the back. That's what I want.
Well, for sure. All right. So, but anyway, for sure. All right.
See, this is how we act on Fire Friday, okay? Moolah, go ahead and tell everybody to come on in because this is how
he said, I'm bringing it Thursday. I'm sorry. For sure.
Thank you. But this is how he act on Fire Friday, Moolah. So you won't see a difference in him today than you see him on Wednesday and Thursday.
No, it ain't.
Watch what I tell you.
I can let it all hang out.
Hey, Stephanie girl.
What's going on, Steph? What's cracking? All right, so look at here. Before we get into it all, we're gonna make a few announcements. All right, and so the announcements is that coming up on July the 16th. July the 16th, we are doing our community event for Brothers Keeper. All right, for Brothers Keeper, that is a men's shelter located in Gary, Indiana. All right, and so since we are doing that event, they're looking for all things men. So men's dark, they prefer dark bedding, okay, not just dark bedding, but socks, shaving cream, razors, all of that good stuff. So all things men. If you would like to make a donation to that cause,
When you said baby, did you say twin?
Twin. There you go. Twin size bedding. Twin size bedding, and preferably dark.
Dark, yeah.
All right. And so, if you would like to make a donation to that cause,
He probably did.
no, I didn't just say dark. But if you would like,
Hey, Stephanie, my good sister Brown. Okay, I'm sorry.
if you would like to make a donation,
I just missed the Fire Friday. I missed them.
that cause,
I'm ready tonight, y'all.
you can do it via Cash App at The Life Show Podcast. All right, $, The Life Show Podcast. All right, so y'all can do it. Y'all can send a donation to Cash App at $, The Life Show Podcast. If you'd like to send us an email, you can do that at thelifeshowpodcast@gmail.com. Or you can call us at 219-613-4890 and tell us how or what your intent is to donate towards that cause. Also, starting next week, the live show will be on Mondays and Wednesdays on Hoosier Heat Radio.
Woo!
Now, let me tell you the
Man,
time.
clap your hands on this comment up in here.
Look, let me tell y'all the times. The times will be,
Okay, Stephanie, we will.
the times will be every Monday will be Motivation Monday. And then every Wednesday will be Word Wednesday, and the times will be from 6 o'clock p.m. until 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? So Monday and Wednesday, you will hear us on Hoosier Heat Radio. All you got to do is download the app, Hoosier Heat Radio. All right? That's for Android and for, what is that, iOS? Apple. Okay, so
Yeah,
the app.
Android person.
Yeah, I am an Android person.
iOS is what
Don't-
it was.
Don't hate.
But I got both, so it's fine.
All right. So also, just again, every Thursday, you can catch us here live on Facebook, but also you can catch us on Underground Hitters Radio. So that's Hitters Radio, HITTAS. And for all of you Android users, thank you. For all of you Android users, you can download the Hitters radio app. Download it and you can hear us on radio, internet radio, every Thursday. For all of you that are, or that you have an iPhone, or you with the iOS.
With the iOS?
Yeah, with the iOS, like the MIB. No. But you with the iOS, okay? So you can download the Simple Radio app. You can download the Simple Radio app, and then you can put in the search Underground Hits. Okay? I think I'm missing something. Oh, on YouTube. Every Friday night. YouTube every Friday night. Not YouTube, I'm sorry, but on Roku. That's what it is. On Roku, on the Roku device. On the Roku device, what you can do is you can now download the Roku, the Roku on your device.
It's the Roku device.
Am I saying it right?
No.
Okay.
It's the Roku device, not the Roku channel.
Okay. The Roku device. Okay.
And then they search TLE Network. And then that's how they find us on Fridays at 8:30.
I see. Okay. It is from 8:30 to 9.
Yes.
Okay. In order to look us up, you gotta look us up on YouTube. All right. You'll see all of our YouTube videos that that we've been posting on there, and all of the content. We got some real good things coming up too. Real good things. I'm not gonna let the cat out the bag just yet.
Please don't.
Dang, don't be like that.
Because y'all, he be.
I ain't gonna tell it. Tell it.
I'm gonna start calling you Tell It.
No, I ain't gonna tell it.
Tell It is one of our sons, y'all. He tell everything. And so Tyrone calls him Tell It because he tell everything.
Tell everything.
Everything.
Yeah, he don't withhold nothing. All right. So, but I'm not gonna tell it.
Please
but
don't.
I will say this.
What you gonna say?
Don't.
Tell me what you gonna say first.
Don't miss.
Tell me what you gonna say first.
Don't look. Y'all don't
Sometimes
wanna,
you gotta treat. Sometimes you gotta treat your man or your wife, your girl, your whatever, like that. Because sometimes they tell too much.
I'm not gonna tell.
Don't tell it all, saints. You gotta do testimony service and the pastor grab on the back. You can't tell it all, honey. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna tell it all. So what's gonna happen is y'all got to keep tuning in to the live show, because y'all gonna miss out on something valuable.
Okay, that's what you're gonna say.
Is that what it is?
Was that what you
That
gonna
was
say?
what I was gonna say.
All right.
Y'all gotta tune in, because y'all gonna miss something valuable. We got something else coming up, that we gonna announce. We got something. That's all I'm saying. We got something.
Come on.
We got something else coming.
You got a lot of announcements in the beginning. You need to put something like in the beginning, something in the middle right there, and then get something on the end.
Hey.
I mean, because it's a lot in the beginning. That's 18 minutes of announcements, man.
Okay, well, sorry. I just wanted to inform the peoples.
You can inform the peoples a little bit in the beginning, add some in the middle.
I'm gonna add something. I'm gonna add even in the middle.
Thank you. They overwhelmed with all that. That's a lot of information all at one time.
Oh, okay. Well, they can go on and get the recording.
Really?
They can go on and get the recording.
We gonna do what the peoples want to do, see.
Okay.
We gonna give them a little bit at a time, see. You giving them too much.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Make some posts on the group page or something. On the page.
Okay.
Announcement. Ain't this a thing on there that you can put some announcements on
Yeah,
there?
it
All
is.
right, there you go.
Oh, we also got these Railcat tickets.
Now that's an announcement right there. You should have started off with that. We got tickets. We got tickets. Free tickets. Come get your free tickets.
Okay. So, in other words, we will be giving out tickets to the Railcats baseball game. Dang, Stephanie. Don't be so cruel.
Correctamundo, sis. Correctamundo. When there's too many announcements,
Okay.
that's how people give a lecture. You can't give a lecture for the whole time because after so many minutes, you're tuned out.
Okay. So I'm gonna tune myself out. How about that?
Now he in his feelings.
I'm not in my feelings. Okay. And so be it. Fire Friday has begun.
All right, listen, y'all. Listen, Lindas and Larrys. Okay, listen, Lindas and Larrys. What is it?
Linda's and Larry's.
Yeah, I can't call the dudes Lindas. Okay, Lindas and Larrys. Lindas and Larrys. Same
What
name.
if their name ain't Linda or Larry?
Okay, well, them the names they gonna be today. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Brothers and sisters, there we go. Family, life, family, brothers and sisters. We up in here tonight. Listen, y'all. We have been seeing a lot of things and hearing a lot of things. And so I just want to talk about a little smidge about people's emotional state during COVID.
Woo!
Just a smidge on that. Just a smidge on your emotional state during COVID. How did you all feel when everything was shut down? Now things are opening back up now and people aren't. Well, Indiana governor says that they do not have to wear their mask.
Right.
Only certain big governmental entities and stuff still require masks when you enter those buildings, but there's no mask mandate here in Indiana. So, how do you all feel about that and, you know, your emotional state? I mean, I know for me, I guess I was okay during the whole thing. Like, we worked from home. We didn't, you know, we were still being silly, you know, all that great stuff. We still had the live show going.
Yeah,
you know,
we
we
did.
still had people in the house, you know, so
True enough.
hey, we just kept it moving.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but how did you guys feel? Because I know we were straight.
Yeah. And actually,
Well, at least for me anyway.
there was really no, you know, we really got comfortable. We really got comfortable with
People was making babies during COVID. I mean, go ahead.
what?
I mean, I just wanted to say that. I mean, people was making babies during COVID.
We really got comfortable with, you know, just being out there. We really
Oh,
got.
thank you, good sister.
The internet did open up. The internet did open up to most people because
No, the internet actually opened up to everybody. Either
well,
it was free or it was for like really cheap to pay your internet bill.
right. But what I'm saying is people got tuned in for the most time. I mean, for the most part, people got tuned in to the internet where they weren't tuned in before.
Oh yeah, I mean people got skills, i.e. me, you know.
Yeah.
Did my own what you call these things like that? Goddess locks and crocheting and all that great stuff.
Yeah.
So people got businesses during COVID,
Yeah.
but for those that, you know, didn't do so well
Yeah.
during COVID, you
Yeah.
know, for whatever reasons they were bored, they were they felt secluded, you know, they felt out of touch with society.
Yeah,
You know, they
because
may not-
needed to be hands on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they needed to be hands on.
Oh, right, door dashing, all that, yeah, because I was doing a little door dashing myself, y'all, because I needed to get out the house, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't stir crazy, but I did do some door dashing, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think people were going.
Nah, y'all ain't make no babies over there. Y'all was
They was trying.
y'all was doing the activity to be making babies. That's what y'all was over there doing.
But see, people became more creative. I think people put their creative juices started flowing in their creativity.
Yeah, they did.
because you found a lot of, different businesses popping up. People were using their brains a little bit more because they were slowing down.
Yeah, t-shirts, masks, just a little bit of everything people started doing. I think more carpentry, because people started learning how to do those, what you call those? DIY, do-it-yourself projects and all that kind of stuff. So people got real creative during COVID.
Yeah, they did. And I think that was a benefit to a lot of people, that they were able to do those things during COVID to kind of keep themselves occupied. Mm-hmm. But then the people that really it really took a toll on was the poor. I think it really took a toll on the poor, majority of the poor. I'll say it like that. It really took a toll on the poor. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stephanie said, spiritual life was awesome, relationship better. Absolutely. Well, for those of us that have that relationship, absolutely. And then those are some that didn't really have that relationship in the beginning. Prior to COVID,
right?
And then COVID came. They started reading books more, whether it was physical books or online books, reading their Bibles more, because at that time people didn't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
And that's sadly to say, but that was also a good thing to open up people's relationship with Christ more.
Right. The other Stephanie, she said the kids committed suicide, alcohol sales went up, hemp sales went up, people relapsed on drugs and alcohol during COVID. And
that's
she's
true.
right.
That's absolutely true.
She's right.
Because again, they didn't have that social piece where they were going out, hanging out with their friends and family or whatever. They were secluded to be at home, or unfortunately for homeless people, that's what they did. And the drug dealers was like, yeah, here you go, because I ain't going out making no sales, you know what I'm saying? So, or deals, or whatever the heck they do.
Drug dealers was making house calls. And then when marijuana was legalized, then of course, even the drug dealers lost out. So
people got desperate during COVID.
Yeah.
They got, like you said, carjackings and all that.
Yup.
Yeah, that's true. Nurses and doctors committed suicide during COVID. Absolutely,
yes,
because it was too hard for them.
Pressure.
I'm glad he said that, because it was all over the news. It was too much for the nurses and doctors to handle.
Very overwhelming.
Seeing all those many people dying. They were dying alone because family members could not go to the hospital to be there with their loved ones while they were on life support and all that kind of stuff. So it was very sad. Because
they would be the last person to see them alive, and after they passed.
Mm-hmm. That's Stephanie Brown. Yes, they did. Really did.
And that's bogged down, and that's why you gotta have compassion for people. You really do. You gotta have compassion. I know everybody was not as creative, and everybody couldn't be as creative during COVID, but there were a lot of people that really kind of soared, during these difficult times, to create some different things. Mm-hmm. And so that was really good. Yeah. That was really good. And we're starting to see, the end of it, due to people being vaccinated and all of that stuff, which leads me
into the next part. Yes. Are you all vaccinated?
What do you feel about being vaccinated?
If you are vaccinated.
If you are. If you're not, what's your reason behind not being vaccinated?
Because we are vaccinated, 100% vaccinated.
Yeah, definitely.
We can tell you guys about our issue. Well, let me tell you that we didn't have an issue with the vaccine.
Right.
Well, being vaccinated itself.
Right.
In the beginning, when they first started talking about vaccinations, we were on a hard pause with getting vaccinated.
True.
Because we really didn't know and all of that. We wanted to pray about it and all that. Good job, Manuel. People didn't really know about it. You would hear people talking about, one of our sons talking about, I don't want it because I'm turning into a dog, all this kind of stuff. So Of course, he didn't do his homework.
Right.
So we ended up getting our vaccinations. When I got my first shot, I had the sore arm, and I had a headache for like 3 days in a row, and I had cold chills one night. And that was it. After that, I was good to roll.
Yeah.
And then the second shot, I didn't have anything. I was good.
For me, my first shot. With my first shot, all I had was a little bit of pain at the entry point of the shot. That was it. That was all.
Yeah.
I had no side effects whatsoever. No headaches, no chills, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was good. And then my second, I think my second shot, again, you know, the entry point, I had a little pain in there for a couple of hours. After that, man, it was like I was back to normal.
Right. And some people have their own reasons why they don't want to get vaccinated. You know, they believe God, which we do too. Let me put that out there.
Right.
We have faith. We believe God that we wasn't going to get sick.
Right.
However, there are things that's placed out there for us to take to assist us with staying healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these aren't like days of old where you can just get your stuff from the soil and you're good and make your home remedies and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
This is a different age, different era, everything. And so you just can't. I mean, and God gave the knowledge to some of these doctors and nurses and physicians and scientists and all that to put all this stuff together for us to help us.
Right.
Then on top of that, we thought about, well, you get your kids vaccinated.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Kids get vaccinated. Some of the older people, they get the shingles vaccination.
Right.
So they won't get shingles even though, for those that don't know, shingles is a part of chickenpox for older people, right?
Correct.
And they get the flu vaccination, which I have never gotten, was a flu shot.
Yeah.
But that's all the kind of stuff that we looked at as well when determining, you know, and we prayed about it. That was number one.
Yep.
We did pray about getting a vaccination.
Yeah.
And so we went with it. And we're good.
The biggest thing is everyone has gotten shots.
Oh.
Everyone that is alive today has gotten shots. You know how? It is because when you go to school, they make it mandatory
for your kids to get shots.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody has gotten shots. And it is to protect not just your child, but other kids from TB.
Yeah.
Other things.
I mean, even for pregnant women, you get a shot.
Correct.
You know, so you get some type of vaccine shot.
Right.
Whether it's for you or your unborn child,
Right.
you get a shot.
Right.
Stephanie, you said you guys got your shot on accident. I mean, how was that?
Yeah.
How do you get your vaccination shot on accident?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm curious to know how that happened.
Because you got it on accident. Did somebody lie to you?
Right.
How did that go? Because on accident mean that you didn't know. You didn't know.
So I'm curious to know. So I'll be waiting on that answer.
Yeah, please inform me.
And then on top of that, I have heard that some like smaller companies may be requiring their employees to be vaccinated.
Oh yeah.
But it's a lot of legalities tied up into that because you necessarily, I feel like, I don't know, I'm no lawyer and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like you cannot make your employees receive the vaccination shot if they don't want to.
Okay, now let's go with Indiana law. Indiana law, Indiana
don't
is
have a law.
Well, what I'm saying is Indiana is an at-will state.
Yeah, so they can fire you.
So they can fire you.
Yeah.
If you don't. I'm not mistaken.
Behind the vaccination, though, you have to be very careful on terminating somebody that hasn't taken the vaccine.
Well, it's a safety precaution. Just like with the kids. with the kids have to have.
But if your business is spaced out enough to where that person can go into another area, then they have to accommodate that person.
But what I'm getting at is that even with the kids even to go to school, they now have to be vaccinated.
Well, the other vaccines, yeah, but I'm specifically talking about the COVID vaccination right now.
But what I'm saying is they're trying to pass a law now to where in order for your kids to return back to school, they have to have the COVID vaccine.
Well, they had to, IUN, it was on the news, they had to recant that because they were trying to make the college students come back to school vaccinated.
Right.
And the staff.
Right.
And they literally just had to tell them, oh no, they're okay with coming back to school without being vaccinated.
Because I know that they were putting that out there.
IU was. I don't know if it was IU Northwest or IU Purdue, but they were, or Indiana Purdue.
Right.
Yeah, it was Indiana Purdue. I'm not sure, but they were at first trying to make their students and staff come back vaccinated.
Right.
But now they're not doing that anymore. They just letting them come back, whether they vaccinated or not, just taking it at their, what they say.
I see. Well, Stephanie, she, what did she say? She said, I wasn't going to go for the vaccine if I can't get the single dose. I'm terrified of needles. It was either the single dose or don't go for the vaccine. That was Stephanie K.
Yeah, that was for the Johnson & Johnson. So I want to know if you got yours. Did you get it?
Now, Stephanie B said, went to a church concert and they were having a COVID-19 panel. No, I thought the panel was over and went in a lady I knew asked if we had it and I said no. It went from there. Wow.
Oh, at church. Oh, wow. Okay.
Didn't know that. Oh, wow. That was yeah. That was
yeah, 70K. You're too young for the shingles vaccine. You have to be a certain age. I want to say over 60 to get the shingles vaccine.
Right.
I'm not sure, but you have to be up of age to get it.
Yeah, definitely. But that, man, Stephanie B, that was very interesting.
Yeah, because you go to church and they like, oh yeah, here you go. But now, what's funny to, well, I don't know if it's funny to me, but to get people to get their vaccination, they are now offering all kind of deals. And
like lotteries and stuff like that.
I mean, they are plane tickets at a reduced price. I mean, it's just a number of things I've been hearing on the news that they're going to try to do. Barbershops is, some barbershops, I don't know in what area, but I heard that on the news. That certain barbershops will be giving out some type of thing so their patrons will come in vaccinated and all that stuff.
I heard all of that. And looked up stuff.
70 B said a setup. It was for our good though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now those that are vaccinated, are you happy that you got vaccinated,
right,
or not? Because if you are vaccinated, what are some of the benefits? I know that
I feel the same, and I still wear my mask.
Right.
I still wear my mask in Indiana because we don't have a law that say our mask mandate is lifted.
Correct.
I still wear my mask.
Right. Now those cards, when I was getting my first shot, what's up, D? When I was getting my first shot, she said, "Now you protect this card because people are going to start stealing them." So that they can now enter into different venues because they have stolen cards. You know what I'm saying?
I know you need to show. Well, I haven't had to show my card yet. No one's asked me for my card. I haven't had to share my, show my card for anything. Do I carry it with me? Yes.
Okay. Right.
I wasn't told that when I went. We went to the same place.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well,
so our 14-year-old has his first shot too.
Correct.
So will you all be getting your children vaccinated? So if you have children that is, younger than 18.
What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, we've got our 14-year-old vaccinated.
He's got his first shot already. Yeah. Right. That's what I said, B. arrested for selling cards in California. These people, they really go over and beyond, to fake like, they've been vaccinated.
Yeah, and that's messed up.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that, I mean, people can do whatever they want. It's easy to do kind of stuff, make all kind of stuff on the internet. The internet, you can make almost anything. But I feel like if you have that vaccination card and you haven't been vaccinated, you're still susceptible to getting the virus and passing it along to someone.
Yeah.
Even though some people still have gotten the virus still with being vaccinated.
True. Now, Dorinda says she's nervous for her son, but she's doing it anyway. They're gonna do it anyway.
Stephanie B, you surprised about this whole show like this?
Yeah. Now, the thing is, Dorinda, how old is your son? I think Dorinda's son is 18 or 17, something like that. But, the thing about it is our son is 14. We already did his first shot, and now he's waiting the time. 15, sorry. So now we're waiting the time so that he can get his second shot.
Yeah, he didn't want the shot at all. He was one that said he was going to turn into a dog. Because he hearing all that other stuff, and he talking about, listen, my 92-year-old father got his shot, okay, y'all? He's vaccinated and he's 92.
Lord have mercy.
So, we were trying to explain to him, that the vaccine, you had other vaccinations, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
He's like, well, it's different for everybody. True. Different people react to it. Yeah. Absolutely. I said, but, we got to face it. We going to keep moving and you're going to get this shot, boy, rather than not.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. But see, the thing is that it protects not only you, it protects other people too. If you are getting the shot, then you want to protect yourself and other people.
Right.
It's not even just all about you. It's about protecting other people as well.
Absolutely.
So that's the thing. I would feel very, very upset if I passed it on to one of my older relatives or somebody that their immune system wasn't, as high. I wouldn't, that would make me very sad because I passed it on to them.
Oh, Dorinda said, I want my son to get back to school and enjoy life, not be stuck in the house.
Right.
My mother is also very ill, which I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah.
He wants to see his grandma.
Yeah, see.
Which is right. So you have to do certain things so your family can be seen,
Right. And so you can gather together. It's smaller number, but you can still gather.
Yeah.
But
her mom is ill, so you have to take all the kind of precautions to make sure that her mom is safe.
Definitely.
So I definitely understand that.
Yeah. And that's vital. Most people are thinking about themselves. I ain't doing that. I ain't getting it. But you're not doing. I mean, if you do your research, to tell you the truth, there's been a pandemic just about every 100 years, and this is really, something that is happening every century, pretty much. And so you really have to do your research to know that, look, if you don't, then that's your life and somebody else's life that you're not, looking after.
Right.
So that's what I would say about that. But, what do you all feel about getting your children vaccinated? Those of you that have minor children.
Right, minor children.
Minor children.
When they open up, or when they change the age gap again, if they got the age limit for my 6-year-old, he will be getting the vaccination.
Right.
He will be getting the vaccine. Because when he was in school, he was going to school, and they had to quarantine because his teacher got the virus, and she was extremely sick.
Right. Right.
Like they were out she was gone for a minute, like a month or so.
Yeah.
And she was extremely sick. So I'm thankful that she was okay after the fact.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure that he's safe because he's the one that has to go to the building.
Right. Right.
To go to school. So
yeah. So those are really I know that's a touchy subject for a lot of people, but I want to tell you, look, people do you, and I'm not encouraging you either way.
Yeah, no. Do your research, pray about it. And just keep going. You have to do what you have to do for your family, for your own self. We did what we had to do. You have to do what you have to do.
Right.
All right.
Definitely.
Moving on past COVID, because I'm ready to get past COVID already. All right. Who's been on their trips yet? Who's booking flights?
Anybody traveling yet?
Because I'm ready to book a flight, y'all. I'm telling you, I am so ready to book a flight to go somewhere. I'm ready for the wheels to go up. Who started booking flights to take some family vacations? It's the summertime. Who's booking flights or making trips, whether it's a road trip somewhere or whatever? Who's booking flights? Because I know I'm ready, and I can't wait to start looking at these calendars.
Well,
we so busy, we can't even doggone at this moment. We can't even look at the calendar. We can't look at the calendar. Go well. I can take a weekend. We can take weekend trips.
Yeah.
But we gotta see which weekend that is because we're
so busy. Busy on top of busy on top of busy. Dorinda said I have travel available. Oh yeah, she is a travel agent.
Oh yeah?
Dorinda is a travel agent, so you can see Dorinda.
Oh.
Look, inbox her.
Hey, inbox Dorinda. Dorinda Klink.
Inbox her immediately, so you can get your trip on.
I'm ready to get my trip on.
She do real good rates. Y'all can get y'all trip.
Well, get our trip.
We is gonna do our trip real soon. I do know this, that with all of this stuff that's happening, before everything go public, then we are gonna take a trip before we.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, so
she going to Dallas in August. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go somewhere.
Right. But if you trying to go on a trip, get with Dorinda Klink. Inbox her today. I'm not talking about one of these ranking dink kind of things. Dorinda do good work, and that's the truth. She do real good work.
Stephanie K says she can take the Greyhound bus, or whatever you take, boo, to Tennessee and stay at my cousin's for a week when it starts getting cold here. Hey, listen, you take the Greyhound. I ain't for the Greyhound no more. We used to get on the Greyhound Well, I know I did. I used to get on the Greyhound bus every year.
I don't like it.
Going somewhere. Jesus, no. Since I done flew, y'all, and I used to be scared, but I finally flew a few years ago, and that's what I want to do, fly.
That's the mode of transportation.
I can't get on no bus, no Greyhound bus no more. I'm done.
Y'all, look, speaking of traveling, look, we went to Indianapolis. Now, here it is. I've been driving since I was like 15, 16 years old. This is the first time ever that I could not drive 2 hours. It is the first time ever. My back locked up so bad.
Well, that's because, too, we haven't been anywhere.
Man, look.
Well, you haven't been anywhere past 2 hours.
I was so uncomfortable. And my back started to retch around and wrench it off. I'm going like this, trying to...
He's sitting the seat all the way up. He might as well have been sitting on the doggone steering wheel.
Man, look. I was trying to do like this and trying to adjust and trying to crook over here like this.
It was a travesty.
It didn't work. The first time in 15 years that we've been married that I had to let her drive.
Yeah, he don't let me drive.
I don't let her drive when we traveling.
Oh, well, when we went to the mountains, I had to drive.
Well, look, the thing is...
After we got past the mountains.
Well, she drove like 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours.
I drove 4 hours.
You did? You did.
Don't be trying to play me. I drove 4 hours, maybe 3.
Okay. So, but anyway, I very rarely let her drive. It's not because she's not a good driver, don't get me wrong. She's a really good driver. But it's just me.
He don't want you to
My
drive.
mindset is like, my wife don't need to drive, it's all on me. So I take the responsibility on myself to drive everywhere. Everywhere. When we go places, I take the responsibility on myself. So not that she's not a good driver, okay? But this time, oh my,
I understand what was going on, y'all. What's going on? Okay,
I never did that.
No.
Ever. And she tell you, out of all 15 years we've been married, I drive. And here it is, man, my back started locking up. She was like, what's wrong with you? You gotta use the bathroom? No.
That's my go-to question, man. Do you got to use the bathroom?
My back locked up so bad, I was twisting and,
It was
flinching and I could not, and I couldn't do it. When I got over into the passenger seat, I ran back because my back was just hurting that bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, I'm glad he said that he just want to be the one driving, because that leads me clearly right into the next topic.
Yeah.
This is just flowing so great and I love it. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury of the life show, what do you feel is the man's responsibility in a relationship? And what is the woman's responsibility, if any, in the relationship?
Well,
I'll let you go first because I got my own.
Well, my thing is that whatever you're better at, whatever you're better at. Now, there are certain things that I just believe is just a man's responsibility.
Which is?
Like
That's all I know.
like cutting the grass, taking care of, certain household chores, taking out the garbage, stuff like that. If that ain't your forte, then you let the stronger person, have that responsibility and maybe even teach you something. Not even maybe, but teach you something, because you can learn a lot from your spouse, whether it's a husband or a wife. So just because I'm the man don't mean that everything go on me. And just because you the woman don't mean you just take care of the house,
Well, some people feel that way.
Well,
But this is what I feel. I feel that the husbands, if you ain't a husband, whatever, the man's role or responsibility is first to take care of home.
Right.
Meaning, financially.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Now, I beg to differ with him on cutting the grass. Now, let me say why. Let me tell y'all something. See, I grew up in a household where we were shoveling the snow, we was cutting the grass. We were, what else we was doing out there? Raking the yard, you know what I'm saying? We were out there doing that. Now, my dear husband won't let me, I won't say allow, because we don't do that. He won't allow me to cut the grass. And he has trained my lovely, handsome sons not to let me touch the lawnmower.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely. And why?
I like to.
Why is that?
You did that way before I messed my arm up.
Right. But that was the result of you not cutting the grass.
But I did mess my arm up, but it was for a nice gesture. I did mess my arm up and it's still messed up today, and this was like last year.
Right. Do not cut the grass. Do not shovel the snow. I mean,
Say to each his own. I am not cutting no grass, shoveling no snow, none of that. Now, I do not take out the trash. I'm not doing that. I am not taking out nobody's trash. Okay, nobody's trash.
I get it.
Now we do share at household chores like laundry. Now, mind you, I have been doing laundry forever. Now he has started doing laundry, which frees me up to do other things.
Look, I didn't just start doing laundry.
Well, no, he didn't.
It's just because, number one, I've always been the type to do household chores.
Yeah.
Like washing dishes, cleaning the bathroom. I pride myself in cleaning the house. I can clean the house just about as good as any woman.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? But what she has taught me is cooking a lot better. And with my cooking was not, it was not all of that good.
Ooh.
It was not. I can be honest. I didn't know.
Which was fine. He tried though. He was
Right.
trying.
I didn't know how to appropriately cook and add proper seasoning and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
No seasoning.
your boy can throw down.
Yeah.
You
He can do a little something in the kitchen.
Your boy can throw down. But that comes with time and not being afraid to learn different things. Now,
Wait, Dorinda said making sure the vehicles run properly. Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Protecting the home and family. Yes, ma'am. But I
Yep.
do have my own carry. Him.
Right.
Combined yard work. Men should shovel unless he has health issues. Garbage unless needed immediately, and he's not around asking for. Okay. Garbage unless. Okay, let me scroll because y'all coming on in here. Yes. Garbage unless needed. I ain't taking out no garbage.
Right. She'll let that mug spill on the floor.
No, I won't let it spill on the floor. I won't let it spill on the floor. I will shove that mug on there and I will sit on top.
She'll put another garbage bag in there. What I'm saying is put another garbage bag so she can put stuff in there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sit it right there on top of the garbage that needs to go outside.
Right. But it ain't never gotten that way because we got, big boys.
Yeah, take that garbage out.
These almost grown men. Mm-hmm. Come on, man, take this stuff out. So, what's up, Joseph Tilka? Man, what's going on?
Stephanie B said, no, I won't do that. We share the responsibilities, cooking, cleaning. However, I feel my husband is better at the cleaning. I love when he does it. It depends. Yeah. Honey.
Yeah.
Listen. If I could sit back one day and let this man go have at it, shoot, I'll be in heaven.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I can go at it. But I be busy like you would not believe. I do. I be busy.
He ain't the only one busy, y'all.
I didn't say that.
Oh, and then let me tell y'all something because he and I used to have a little tiff about being busy, right? This was before. See, you put your head down before I can say this was before he got him some act right.
What?
You here have it. Listen, y'all. Mr. Brown over here, the one y'all know of now, he didn't have no act right, some years ago. Okay, he had no act right. I would have to come home from work in 10 hours myself, right, y'all? Come home, cook dinner, make sure the homework done, clean, wash, do laundry, probably wash the car, vacuum the car out.
No, not all of that.
Y'all hear what I said?
No.
Before he got some act right, did y'all hear what I said? Yes, I did. All of it. And he'll be sitting back, just like he do now, but he help now. But he'll be sitting back on that phone, baseball game or whatever the heck he be watching or playing on that cellular device. Yes. Sitting back like a fat cat, like my mom used to say. Doing absolutely nothing.
I don't know this guy.
And he would be at home with
I don't know this person.
Let me tell y'all, he would be at home.
I don't know.
And have to wait for me to get home for me to do everything.
I don't know this person.
But that was before he got him some act right. That was before he got some act right, y'all.
I don't know this person.
Which leads me into my next point. If your spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, didn't have any act right,
Help us, Lord.
but he had some good right,
What is good right? You- I'm not even looking her way.
he
y'all.
probably didn't have no act right, but he had some good right, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to-
I'm not even looking her way.
Look at me.
Distraction.
Will you stay with him or her,
The distraction.
regardless if they didn't have no act right?
Lord.
Come on
Help
in,
us,
y'all. Come
Lord.
on in.
Help us,
That
Lord.
just leaves me. Stephanie K said no comment. Oh, that's no
That
comment.
was right.
That's the first time.
That was right.
That's the first time I've seen you have no
Steph,
comment.
you did right.
Stephanie K.
Steph, you did right. You did right.
No, ain't no do right. Go ahead. You
Steph,
gonna have a comment
no.
every day.
Steph, you
No,
did
come on,
right.
Stephanie. No, ain't no comment.
Steph, you did
Ain't
right.
no comment. Come on, Stephanie K. Y'all know you got a comment. You always
No,
got a comment. You gotta come
Stephanie,
back.
don't comment. No comment.
Yeah, come on in. If you didn't have no, the question is, if your man, woman didn't have no act right, like helping you around the house, with the kids, with the chores, all that great stuff, would you? But they had some good right. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Would you keep the person around or not?
Oh, my goodness.
Lorena said, absolutely not.
Of course. You know,
I mean, you may have to, do you think you need to train them in the way that they would go? And when they get there, they won't depart? I know, Lord forgive me, I should have added that verse. But the Bible says train up a child the way they should go. But they're not, these grown folk. Are you gonna train them to get some act right around that house? You with them kids?
Dorinda said kick rocks, not that serious. Stephanie Clark said no. Dorinda said not his mama. Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh, seemed like I was the only one, huh?
You know, where's all my men folks?
Oh, they not here today. They must have forgot that they must have think that the live show was coming on tonight.
No, my mama did train me. That was the thing.
70 Brown, his mama did a very good job.
Yeah, my mama did it. You know, don't get it wrong. Number one.
Well, she probably talking about you. She just said the man.
Well, I get what she said. My mom, she was one of a kind. But at the same time, when you have a different mindset as an adult man, a lot of times you're not gonna do the right things. You're not gonna do the right things. And so, no, I understood what you were saying, but a lot of guys do that.
Correct the mundo, Dorinda.
A lot of guys do that. They'll try that until responsibility is dumped in their lap. And then once responsibility is dumped in their lap, then they get a taste of their own medicine. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, there was...
get a taste of their own medicine. Why don't you tell them how I had to leave you a couple times with them cheering? And you were blowing my phone up.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And you know what? I'm glad that it happened. But here it is. I'm not gonna say that I wasn't trained the right way, but I had no kind of example how to do it the right way. By man. Now, what I did have an example of is going to church.
How to go to church?
Okay.
Come on,
What I did have an example of
preach the word.
is what I did have an example.
Okay, go ahead.
What I did have an example of is how to go to work. That's what I had the example of. Okay, I did not have an example of how to cultivate my wife. That's, you know, I had a mental picture of how to dominate, but not how to cultivate.
And then it wasn't no dominating either, because I was am still very, very independent.
Right. Right.
So with that, it wasn't no dominating me. You know what I'm saying? It was, this is who I am. This is what it was. This is how it is, and we gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah.
You know, and so what my problem was that because I was so independent, that I just did it. Mm-hmm. And he got very lax in knowing, oh, she gonna do it anyway. It don't matter if I do it or not, because she gonna take care of it anyway. And I just got to where, hell, I'm just gonna do it anyway, because I know he ain't gonna do it. So I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna do it. You know, until I got fed up.
And so our styles began to clash, because there had to be a communication in there so that we could understand one another, understand the way that each other thought. So the communication, really, there was none.
Right, during that was the wrong way.
It really was. And I'll be the first one to say that was the wrong way. But it took me a while to grow up, because I was so, in one aspect, I was very mature. But in a whole different aspect, I was so immature and unlearned. Mm-hmm. And
he was very mature when it came to as far as like business minded and going to church.
Right.
He was very immature in the ways of being in a marriage and being a husband.
A committed relationship.
Oh yeah, committed. That's
yeah. So that was my battle. That was my struggle. Now I'm able to tell the story now because I've done a lot of growing up. But at the same time, you know, and not to point any fingers, I had to learn. I had to learn the example. Okay, and I had to learn a lot of the hard way, because and now I can teach my boys, you know, my family, on how to do it. But now it was a humbling experience.
Ooh, Stephanie B, that's a good question. I can tell you.
It was a humbling experience. So it was.
To answer your question, Stephanie, that had to be me mainly. He had to grow up and I had to humble. So, meaning like, I was the one, he was shut down talking, okay? And I would be the one going at it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so let me back up. Normally I wouldn't say anything. I would just hold everything in and just do it. And I'd be pissed off, okay? I'd be just holding everything in and just be doing it. And then when he get up to try to help, I was like, what you getting up for? Why are you trying to help me now? You should have been doing this already.
Right.
So now I don't need your help. You know, that type of thing. I don't need you to do nothing for me. I can do it myself.
And so now
I said that so many times. He was like, all right. Mentally, he was like, all right, then.
I done checked out.
She got it. You know, and so we did that for some years. We did that for some years. Until we just started really thinking about, okay, this ain't gonna work.
This ain't gonna work.
This marriage ain't gonna work. We ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work unless we put some work in.
Right.
So I had to back down and start communicating, and he had to step up and start communicating.
Yeah. So we had to find a middle ground. Now, the maturity came when we came to the church that we're at now.
Right.
The maturity started forming.
And mind you, that was only 6 years ago.
Correct.
And we've been married 15 years.
Yeah.
So do that math for you.
Right. So the maturity came when I started going to the church where I am now, and my pastor is very like he's not a hooper. Mm-mm. He's very demonstrative. A very demonstrative teacher. And so there's things that he pulled me to the side like, what are you doing?
Literally.
And he from the gangster like type. And he would tell you, what in the world are you doing? And so I had somebody that I had to be accountable to, and then made me accountable for my family. And all I needed was the training aspect, to where now I knew what responsibility was, because I did not know what responsibility was. Okay? And I'm not pumping my pastor up. He knows where I'm at. But at the same time, I had somebody to take their time with me that wasn't trying to get over on me in order to take advantage of me, so that now I can be taught the right way. And so, and again, this is not, trying to shame anybody, but when you don't know, you can't teach nobody. Mm-hmm. Right? And so that's where the responsibility and the stepping up came from. Now I can be accountable because of what I know now. So I didn't know anything, so how could I be accountable for what I did not know?
Right. So, and then he used to just try to throw the Bible at me, right? Because again,
I knew the Bible.
We were both born in church, literally, right. Okay? So he would try to throw scripture at me, right? And all I would do was counteract the scriptures that he tried to throw at me with scripture.
Right. Because it was a religious mindset.
Right. He had this religious mindset and thought he was going to throw it on me to try to get his point across or something like that, which it didn't work.
Right.
It never worked. Okay? So, it was just a lot, people.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
So now we know when you know better, you do better.
Yeah. And it was actually, to tell you the truth, it has been a blessing. To come from the situations that we were in, to see us now. We wouldn't have thought that this was possible. So y'all had church fights. No, we didn't never have church fights.
Oh boy.
we didn't never have church fights in front of the people.
No, listen, okay. No, so Miranda, we didn't have church fights because we grew up in the same denomination.
Yeah.
So we didn't have church fights. It was just his way of thinking about the verse, which I didn't agree with. See, a lot of stuff that Tyrone learned at the church that we belong to now is a lot of the stuff that I already knew.
Yeah.
So me trying to explain it to him, okay, so let me explain, case in point, okay, this is even before we got to the church that we're in now.
Right.
Before Tyrone and I got married, we had a son out of wedlock. Our oldest son, we had him before we got married, okay? We didn't get married till Tyler was 5. So I would drop Tyler off at the church that he grew up in. He was still a member at that church at the time, and I was at a different church.
Right.
I would drop Tyler off at that church. He would come outside to get Tyler from me. And this one particular day, y'all, no, I'm not lying. This one particular day, it was a youth Sunday at the church. So I got on my church t-shirt and my jeans. Right. Okay? This joker like, oh, I guess you ain't saved no more, huh? I guess you ain't gonna be saved. I guess you going to hell with them pants on. And I was like, excuse me? He was like, oh, you going to hell because you got them pants on. I'm like, no, I ain't. Pants is not what makes me a Christian or saved or anything. It's not my clothes. And he was just like, okay, whatever, just give my son out and just walked out of church. I laughed at him and pulled it right on off, y'all. And that's the kind of stuff that he used to try to do. So when we got married, he would try to throw scriptures in about the wife submitting to the husband and all this kind of stuff. So I would just be like, well, the husband is supposed to be the head of the house, right? And he's supposed to love his wife as Christ loved the church. So I'm sure that Christ didn't love the church like you love your wife. So who's wrong, Christ or you? So it would be one of those type things. You know what I'm saying?
Look, tell the truth, it never got physical. It never got physical, thank God. But it never got physical.
Oh no. No. But we faked the funk at church though.
Yeah. Everybody thought we was this perfect couple.
Before we started going to the church we go to now, but yeah.
Everybody thought we was this perfect couple. Oh, they're so cute. They're the perfect couple. This power couple. And when we were in front of people, boy, we had to act down to science. But then when we got home, when we got in the car.
It started when we woke up, when the good Lord woke us up on Sunday morning. That's when it started. We getting up, getting ready for church, not speaking.
Right.
We don't talk. We ain't saying absolutely nothing.
Right.
Listen, we ain't saying nothing to each other, y'all.
Yeah.
Not a doggone thing, but getting them kids ready. If it ain't about getting them kids ready, it ain't about nothing.
Yeah.
We would get in the car, still don't speak. Get to the church, we all one of these right here.
Hugged up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The church over, as soon as we walk back to the car.
When church over, y'all.
Look, and here's the driver. Here's the passenger. Let me lean towards his side.
Yeah, no lie. As soon as we get in the car, because me, I got this, I'm the one with the mouth, okay? So we would get in the car and I'm like, boy, you was the fakest one at church today. Nigga, you so fake. You don't even talk to me.
Oh, she would use the N-word like her regular language.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I didn't mean to say that out loud, but that's the word I would use.
Yeah, she would use that word like it was a regular language. I mean, seriously, like it was just her regular language. Now, the thing is, Stephanie, look, she said, that's right, the stuff that Tyrone talks about the Bible in church, I already learned, so I don't watch it. That's okay.
That's fine.
But here it is, look. Number one, if people understood where I came from, then they will understand that it's totally different.
Yeah, I mean,
the person that I am today versus the person that I was, you looking at two totally different people.
Let me tell y'all something about this joker right here. And I'm not gonna say nothing that he don't already know, or nothing that I've never said before or he's never heard, okay? I always say that he got that gift, right? And that gift was, the gift is that he got the gift of gab. Like, I was like, you could talk to the president and he'll be moved. You know what I'm saying? Like, he will do it. I was like, you can sell anything if you put your mind to it, right? You got that gift. You can talk.
Chris.
But I was like, the problem is, my man, you don't talk to me.
Yeah.
You talk to everybody but your wife.
Yeah.
Talk to the pastor, talk to his brothers, sisters, mama, daddy, everybody but moi. And I would watch him. Like, oh yeah, how you doing? Oh, we doing just fine. Okay, all right, okay, everything's all right. Oh, how you doing? Everything's all right at home. Oh yeah, we fine. Everything is fine. We all good.
Right.
And I'll be sitting there like this.
Yeah. Man, appreciate you, Chris.
Hello, Christopher. Hello.
We go way back. Me and Chris go way back to the skating rink days.
So I just have to tell the truth and shame the devil, y'all, because literally, that's how it was. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's like now this is for real. Like It ain't no like we just taking a funk or whatever. When you see us out in the street, this is what you get.
Yeah.
You don't get no, oh, they saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost. Water baptized and filled with the Holy Ghost.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm not trying to make fun of the ones that do that, because I have a lot of friends that still do that, and that's fine. I love them to death. But what you see is what you get. I've always been this way. I've always been loud. I've always laughed loud, talked kind of loud, and I just, I love the people I love, and and that's how it is. I love the people that love me. I love the people who don't love me, and we just keep it moving.
Yeah, true enough.
Now you want to talk about these tickets so we can get these tickets away?
Okay, so
he finna talk.
No, I'm not.
Y'all see how she do? Okay. I haven't been with y'all I miss these comments. I miss it. Hey, Corey! Oh, she said, yes, you have, and that's why I love you. I love you too, Corey. I promise you I love you. We went to go see our baby this weekend, Corey. Y'all, whoo. I'm about to send me your phone number, Corey, so I can send you some pictures, honey.
Yeah.
We went to go see our baby this weekend.
Yeah. So look, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in partnership, and mind you, Stephanie was our first winner yesterday. Stephanie K was our first winner for 2 tickets as well as 2 of the tokens. So that was great. So we are in partnership with the Gary Railcats baseball team. The Gary Railcats are a local semi-pro baseball team which has a stadium here in the city of Gary. And so we are in partnership, and now we are able to give tickets away on our program, on our show, which is a major step, a major move. And not only the tickets, but also give the $5 tokens away. The $5 tokens, and what these are for is to put towards drinks or food, memorabilia, or even another ticket.
So my dear, how do they win these tickets?
So you can play trivia. You can play our trivia games, during our programs. If you're the first one to answer the trivia during the show, then you will definitely get your tickets. Now these are good for all this entire season.
So what's the dates on those?
So in other words, the season is up. September the 6th.
Okay.
September.
You have until September the 6th to use the tickets.
You have until September the 6th to use the tickets. So
Stephanie K said, are you going to send them to her, or how she's going to come and how she's going to get her tickets?
Stephanie, I can send you your tickets. I already know how to get them to you. So I'm definitely going to send them to you so that you can have your tickets. Or you can let me know what game you want to go to, and we can arrange so that I can meet you and then give you your 2 tickets and your 2 tokens.
So what I would like to do is, I don't want to do a trivia for my lovely Life Show family because I love Fire Friday.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these 2 tickets to her, and then she can give them out.
But you can just hold them.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to.
The first 3 people that follow directions. The first 3 people that type and share. Okay, so you're gonna type "I love Fire Friday," and you're gonna share this video right now. First, and then come back and say "I'm done." First 3 people that can get back on here and say "I'm done," those are your tickets. First 3 people. I love Fire Friday. Share this video while we're on here right now, and come back and type "I'm done" in the comments, and these are yours.
2 tickets.
2 tickets
2 tokens.
and 2 tokens. So they're gonna get 2 tickets apiece, 2 tokens apiece. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's for you and one other person.
Yeah. So,
Corey! Dorinda. Okay, we got Corey, we got Dorinda. Yeah. So we got
one more. Waiting on one more. Stephanie already won her ticket.
Right, Stephanie K already won her ticket. So we got Dorinda, we got Corey.
Anybody else? I don't know. The chances are slim.
So you got a pen or something so we can go.
Yeah.
And then, let us know how we're gonna get these tickets. Well, Corey, I already know how I can get the tickets to you. But
I know how to get them to Dorinda as well.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, I know how to get them to Dorinda as well. So we're looking for one more person to go ahead and share or Put I Love Fire Friday, share, and then come back and type in I am done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay? So anybody else? That's really good. That's really good. So this is really just to show love to our audience.
Yeah.
Just showing love to our audience.
And we're gonna do this every show until we're done with these tickets. We started off with how many?
We started off with 30.
With 30, okay.
We just gave away 6, 8. So yeah, that's
so they going. And we just started giving them out this week, so they're going fly.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm good for the night.
Well, if nobody else, it's all good. But the thing is, and this is just appreciation, ladies and gentlemen. This is just appreciation to all of the people that continue to support us.
Yes.
Okay. Also, for those of you that are on the live, you're on the live show. What we need you to do is go shopping. Get your live show apparel.
If you don't have your live show apparel, I'm gonna need you to get you some.
Get you some live show apparel. All right. Get you a t-shirt. Get you a mask. Well,
Corey got a mask.
Yeah. Get you a coffee mug. Get you some live show apparel.
Sam, these mugs will come out.
Huh? Get your.
I'm taking these things out.
But just get your live show apparel. So, but I'm getting excited.
Yeah,
I'm getting excited. That was cool.
I know we're gonna go to the one on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Because they did a fireworks show, y'all.
We're gonna go to the one on the 4th of July. So that's always a blast.
Yeah.
It's always a blast. Whenever we go, we like, yes. Because they have live music and all kind of stuff.
We don't know how it really gonna be this year though. Oh, well, y'all went. You and Taylor already been.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really still nice, really nice. So I mean, yeah, that's good.
All right. Well, I'm good. I'm done for the night.
Okay. Also, I'm going on the 4th too. Then.
Okay.
The more
the merrier. Let's go. Yeah.
That's cool. That's good deal. So, I think I'm done as well.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the announcements. If you'd like to make a donation to our community charitable event,
July the 16th. 12 o'clock. It's a Friday. All Things Men is for the Brothers Keeper out here in Gary on Broadway. Razors, t-shirts, underwear, socks.
Twin bedding.
She's preferably dark.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But also, we're on all social media sites. We're on Twitter, of course, at _life_show. We're on Instagram at The Life Show Podcast. We're on YouTube at The Life Show Podcast, as well as what you're looking at now, which is Facebook. We're on The Life Show.
Right.
And so that being said and being done, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in and for giving us your undivided attention. Thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing. That is a blessing to us.
We love you guys. I miss you all. Now remember, Fire Fridays are only on every first Friday of the month. Okay?
The first Friday.
The first Friday of the month. Now, the first Friday of July is July 2nd?
Yep.
So, right before the holidays, we're going to be on here. Fire Friday. So, I hope you guys are, be safe that weekend, have fun that weekend, but also tune in if you can. If you're not out, getting ready for the festivities over the weekend.
Yeah.
But we'll be right here.
Definitely so.
Or we might be at the park. Or we might
Tiger, what's happening?
Tiger, you late cousin? We get ready to depart. special.
Yeah.
Have a good night too, Corey. I love you. And don't forget to text me. I just sent you my number in your inbox so I can send you some pictures of our baby.
Yeah, definitely. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. We get ready to get out of here. Have a great weekend. Don't be mad. Be very glad. This is Fire Friday.
Good night, everybody.